The red button.
Filming.
Okay, good. So here's the intro to Walk the Line then. We're playing the bottom string first, and then we're going 2, 4 on the bottom string, all written down for you, and then the open 5th string, and back to the bottom string, and then back to the open 5th string. So that passage is... Try and use the 1st and 3rd fingers, not the end of the world, but try and use the 1st and 3rd fingers. We do exactly the same. Now, starting on the 5th string, we play the open 5th string, and we walk up it 2, 4, to the 4th string, open 4th string, back to the 5th string, and then back to the 4th string again. So far. Then we start on the open 4th string. Open 4th string, we walk back down the 5th string. 4, 2, 0, bottom, 5th. So we're starting on the 4th string. 4 on the 5th string, 2 on the 5th string, open 5th string, open bottom string, open 5th string again. And then lastly, we start on the 5th string. Open 5th string, we walk down the bottom string now, 4, 2, open, and then the last little part of this intro, we come to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, that note of B there, and we do this, we play the 5th string, note of B, we release it, and we play it again, so it's a very quick little repeat that's the speed of it. And then we do this, we play the open 5th string twice, the 1st fret, the 2nd fret, the 1st fret on the 4th string, back to the 2nd fret on the 5th string, down to the 2nd fret on the bottom string now, but bend it away from you, release it and play it at its normal pitch, and then release it and play it open. So that is, do that again, it's bent, straight, released. If I play the whole intro in slow motion, we should have this. Here's the chords. There's 3 chords, an E chord which you know, an A chord which you know, but there's various ways of playing it. You can use those 3 fingers. It's very difficult to use those 3, as we said today. You can use those 3 fingers, or you can simply play it with a 1-finger bar, making sure that the tip of that finger does not ever touch the 5th string. That's got to be free, that's your root note. And if you do play the 1-finger bar, you must never ever sound the top string, it's the wrong note. So you can only play the guitar as far as the 2nd string when you strum it. So either that version of A, or that version of A, or that version which you were using, which I think was something like that. There's nothing wrong with that, if you can squeeze them all in, whatever works for you. And it's the picking patterns on the chord that matter, and they're distinctive patterns. On the E chord, we're picking the bottom string, then the chord, and then the 5th string, and then the chord. So we get bottom, 5th, bottom, 5th, bottom, 5th, bottom, 5th. The B7 chord, which was new to you, it's written down on the chord chart, is this fingering here, 1, 2, 3 on the 3rd string, little finger on the top string there. And the picking pattern for this is a 5th string and the chord, and then the bottom string and the chord, but you lift your 2nd finger over and place it there for the bottom string. So your 2nd finger has to walk backwards and forwards. And the picking pattern on the A chord, I'll use the one finger barré, but any version of A you like, is the same idea, 5th string and then bottom string. So you get typical country guitar sound back. So if I just played those chords quickly, you've got E, here's your intro, da, 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 da. There's Walk the Line. And then we looked at Adele, Someone Like You. So we were starting with the G chord, and what we were suggesting might work well for this song was to play the root note of the chord and then some strikes to fill the bar out at the top of the guitar. So bass, top, top, top. Which is, you know, also how Paul McCartney does Yesterday, isn't it? Yesterday. It's exactly the same technique, yeah? So we're going bass, top, 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 bass, top, top, top. We're playing a D chord then, as you know, but it's important to have this F sharp in the bass. Your thumb is over the 2nd fret of the bass string, and you do the same thing. Bass, top, 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 bass, top, 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 top. E minor, same thing, bass, top, top, top. And then finally to a C, and it has to be your 5th string, no way around that, must be your 5th string. So you get this. Da, 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 da. Probably a bit slower than that actually, a bit fast, but if we got the speed right, that would be the technique. Okay, so if you press the red button again, that will stop.